Bullfrog Jerry back with another stream of Knights of the Old Republic. Since the last stream I did what I said, I redid all the conversations I missed when I reloaded the game, and now we are back. Let me make sure this is muted. Let me turn off the actual stream. There we go, because I just need the chat window, really. And can I go to settings? And is there a way to just do chat only? Okay, I can't really figure that out. Sorry, I usually do this on my phone, but I figured I would try with my my tablet. Okay, I can't figure that out. I'll just keep the video paused. Also, I'm trying to stream in a higher quality than I normally do. Alright, but let's go. Let's talk to Holden since we convinced him to drop the bounty.
What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so we don't have anything to discuss.
I want to ask you some questions.
I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off-planet as soon as the quarantine ends.
You work for Davik?
One of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off-planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs.
You're pretty open about what you do.
It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange.
Do you think Davik could get me off Taris?
Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebonhawk can't get off Taris until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money. But even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes.
I'll be going now.
Me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
The dancing girls. Alright, let's, I think that's everything in the, in this cantina. Now it's just a matter of, finding the exit. Oh. Okay, it's the next one then. Oh. No, it is the next one. I guess I walked right on by it. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to do is look up what cards are good. Alright, time to, no, not solo mode. The map. Need the map. Back this way. Need to get to the apartments. I'm hoping I can, I'm hoping I can get through the, oh. That's, I'm hoping I can get through Terrace today. Oh. Oh, okay, that's, could be better.
One.
Alright, well,
Yes?
let me level up and see if I can, Alright, I think it said to just increase wisdom from here on out. If I'm remembering the build right. And skills, persuade. I got demolitions up to 6. I think I got everything else the way it said, so just gonna save my points until I get to the next planet. Oh yeah, I already did that. Do these guys have any more stuff? No, they don't. Oh. Alright. And then there's no, remains. Through the door. Oh, I didn't. I guess first I'll make a loop around and just take out anyone in the hallways. Uh-oh. Okay. More remains. Oh, that's a lot of... Ow. 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 Let me... heal. Let me heal again. Thank you, Parth. Stop being stunned, please. Headpack. Footlocker. Just gonna finish the loop to make sure that I got everyone in the halls. Now, where's the exit? Because I wanna... Alright, there's the exit. Sentry droid. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. There's a footlocker. And the remains. And I think that's it. You know what? Hang on, let me quick see. Return to hideout. It's not available here, I guess. I guess if I want to do that, maybe I have to go back one. Go to the lower city. Turn to hideout to heal. Then I will talk to
You're back.
Dia.
Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
I spoke with Holden. I convinced him to remove the bounty on your
He
head.
called the bounty off? That's wonderful. I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
Thank you, Dia. The reward will be
I can never truly
fine.
repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
I got something. What did I get? I don't know what I got. But I will equip the energy shield. Now, transit back. Oh, man. I gotta go back. What's in this apartment door? Oh, more bolsters. I don't actually know. I haven't looked up how to deal with any of these other characters. I will save his level up for later. Kind of hungry. I guess after this stream, I'll go get some dinner. Where is my phone anyway? Should probably have that just in case anyone tries to call me. Oh yeah, let's see. Did I already loot this room? Yes, I did, because there's the supplies. Apartment door. Oh, this is that one puzzle. The desk. The Twisted Rancor trio. Guts and Glory. A chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor trio. By Gilthos Uxaris, a work in progress. The origins of what would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group, manager Gilthos Uxaris. Let me I don't remember what names are needed, so I'm just going to write down all of them in order. Gilthos Uxaris founded the trio to earn a date with a young singer named Elinda. The ploy worked, and Elinda became the first member of the band. Elinda. Gilthos scrambled to find musicians to back her, and signed a bith named Uja to be the lead musician. Soon after that, he signed Uja's brother, Uji, to complete the trio. The band struggled at first. Elinda was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician. When Elinda threatened to quit, Gilthos fired Uja and signed another bith named Lupa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo, who joined to replace Uji. Led by Elinda's singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor trio became quite popular on their homeworld of Terrace, eventually attracting the attention of a local, legitimate businessman, Davik Kang. Davik asked Gilthos to bring his group in for a command performance. Gilthos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Fortunately, Elinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the Exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Elinda singing, the band would crumble, but Gilthos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Elinda's sister, Ashana, as the new lead singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Gilthos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Elinda's level, Davik's infamous temper would have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no other entries. So, let's see. Uji, Photo... So, Elinda is the first one. Next is Uja. Where's Uja? Uja. Next is Uji. Then Lupa. And then Photo. Then Ashana. Let's see. Some fiber armor and some credits. And nothing else. Is the fiber armor better? This defense bonus is 4 with a dex bonus of +5. This is 5 with +5, and it's upgradable. Okay, that's good. You know what? For now, I'm gonna save the game. And you know what? I'm just gonna level up Karth and see what I can do with him. I'm gonna give him more awareness, I think, to help with discovering things. And then I will upgrade your power blast.
What?
So now I got a low security door.
No problem.
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. None of your business. Just turn around and go back the way you came, if you know what's good for you. Persuade, are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it? I guess I could tell you. You'll probably find out on your own eventually anyway. Zax is giving his bounties away like candy, or so I hear. My name's Matrick. I used to work for the exchange, but all the violence and killing started to get to me. I knew what I was doing was wrong, so I turned state's evidence. My testimony helped put some of the biggest criminals on Terrace away for life, but Davik didn't like seeing his friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Maybe there's some way I could help you out of this mess. Or help you out of this mess. I don't think there's much anyone can do, and I'm getting sick of running. I've decided to make my stand right here. Maybe you could turn the tables. You know, have Davik eliminated? Getting inside Davik's base is nearly impossible. Even if I got rid of him, the exchange would just appoint someone to his place, and I'd still have a price on my head. Maybe you could fake your own death? I've already thought of that. I even came up with a plan of how to do it, but I can't pull it off while I'm holed up in here. Tell me your plan, and I might help you out. The trick is getting Davik to buy it when there's no body found at the scene. If it looks like I died in a massive explosion, he won't be suspicious when my corpse never turns up. If I had an accomplice go back and tell Davik that they were the one to set off the explosion to eliminate me, I think I'd be home free. I have some demolitions experience from my own days in the exchange, so I could set it all up, but I need to get my hands on a permacrete detonator. Ah, that's what I needed it for. I could get you a permacrete detonator. They don't usually sell them in stores here in the lower city, but the upper city might carry them. You might want to look there first. Alright, I'm going to just, before I blow up this room, I want to make sure I get anything out of here that could be of any sort of value. Alright, that's it. I was afraid you wouldn't come back. Did you manage to find a permacrete detonator? I have a permacrete detonator right here. Go on, take it. Let me see. Yes, this should do the trick. There won't be anything left of this apartment but some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off. Okay, the timer's set. Now let's get out of here before it blows. Boom. 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 That was quite the blast. Don't go back in there. The whole roof might cave in on your head. Look, I'm not a man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck, and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. Oh. Alright, there we go. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions?
I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
I just would like to know you better.
Well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that. I was just
joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective.
Yeah, okay. I was just hoping I could quick find my phone. Oh, there it is. Just in case. It's a good idea to... I figure it's a good idea to keep that on me. I wasn't in a position to know what was going on,
Neither
really.
was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway, it got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruited into the fleet for my knowledge.
I should have guessed. Now, isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last
You were
minute?
the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
Numerous things when they came on board. And hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Are you always this suspicious?
It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I consider this important.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Alright. Got a little bit more on Karth. Alright, that's the first apartment complex taken care of. I think there's another one down the other way. And I think that's where... Oh yeah, let me get this over here. My list of things to do on the planet. Oh yeah, what do I need? I need about 1,630 experience. I'm not going to the Beck base yet. I'm going to the other apartment complex that I remember is over here. Ow. I'm getting my butt kicked. Where's my med kit? Man, I just totally. You're doing good health-wise. Okay, that hurt. Let me get the remains. Double check, make sure. Okay. Now, before anything, back to the hideout. I'm glad they gave us this free heal method. Oh, there's something else going on over here.
Your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything for his share. We do all the work. Davik claims he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Volkers.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Hey. Oh, hey, Candaris. We didn't know you was working for Davik. Yeah, we were just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davik's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candaris. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Alright, now into these parts. You seem to be taking great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Quiet, Luke Roach. That's Calo Nor, the infamous bounty hunter.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way you'll collect the bounty is over our cold, dead bodies.
What?
Yes?
Why do they keep... Why is he... Yeah, I don't know.
Yes?
Ready.
I'm dealing with this first.
Time to rumble.
His animation's really glitching out there, huh? Got the remains. Got more supplies. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save the game. And I'm gonna see if I can recover that mine. My skill's too low. Well, how much does my skill need to be to... Alright, I guess I'll disable for now. I would think 6, oops, sorry. I would think 6 would be enough to recover a mine, but I guess not. You know what? I probably shouldn't have done that. You know what? Actually, looking at the time, I might not be able to... I don't think I'll be able to finish this, this planet today. I think I have at least one more... Oh.
You got it.
One more session after this. Alright, there we go. Somewhere in this apartment, I'm pretty sure is a... Hey, Ellum. How's life on Terrace? I heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Do you at least leave hyperdrive behind to keep you company? More. I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you because you might need it. Terrace isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous here. Stay away from those swoop gangs and keep everything locked up in that old strongbox. Nobody's going to be busting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon. Uncle Louie. I'll try to recover the mine. Okay, I will disable the mine. I'll go to the strongbox. Okay, try to enter the password. What is the name of your pet? Hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire a blaster? My uncle. Where did your planet come from? Alderaan. There we go. Republic mod armor, 100 credits. Alright, cool. Looking good. So low security. Let me look at the map. Let me save the game because there's a tough fight behind one of these doors, if I remember right.
No problem. Got it.
Yep.
Stop right there,
This one.
or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here? No.
Who are
I'm
you?
the one with the blaster pointed at you. I get to ask the questions. What are you doing here?
I was just exploring. I didn't know
Well,
anyone
go
was
explore
in
somewhere
here.
else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive. I gave you a chance to get out of it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin
oops.
on Taris.
Let's give Karth a med kit.
What?
And then give myself a med kit. Or a med pack.
Down you go!
Let me heal myself one more time. And then heal Karth one more time, and that should get us through this fight. There we go. See, I got a neural band. Gives me more will. And I'll level up. Skills. More persuade. And I need improved 2-weapon fighting. I think, other than Bendak, that's all of the bounties. I'll just need to collect on those. More Volkers. Now, is there... I don't think there's anything else. Go here. Now, back to the hideout to heal up. I'm gonna save the game. See if I can... if it'll let me modify my stuff. Assemble. Fiber armor. And his blaster, I can add a scope. You know what? And then let's see, Karth. Oh, I guess I have to leave first. Defense bonus 5, dex bonus plus 4. Like, you do that. And I think we should be all good. Now let me transit back. Then I'm gonna head back to the what's it called? To the cantina to get the money from those bounties. Alright, Zax. Back again, human? I hope you didn't come just to chat. Davik hired me to do business and make credits, not to make small talk. I've got a bounty to collect on. A bounty? Well, human, that is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Lie. Tell him Matrick is dead. I believe you, human. I've heard reports of a rather large explosion. Some of my people saw you buying the permacrete detonator. It's good Matrick's dead, but maybe you went overboard, human. Next time use a blaster, not a bomb. Bombs are messy, but at least the job is done. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. I want 400 credits. You're brave, human, to bargain with a hut. But I like you. Okay, 400 it is. Do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Terrace, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in on bounties, they'll work harder. Alright, let me save the game. Now, since that worked, and now I'll try to get more money out of him for the other one. Bounty to collect on. I'll tell him about Selvin. So Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well, human. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. I want 400. You're brave, human. Blah, 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 blah. I'll be going now. Alright, there we go. All good. Now... What level am I? I think I'm level 5. Should I see if I can take out Bendak? That's the question. Pardon me. You know what? I'm gonna save the game. Make my way. You know what? Let's see. How am I looking experience-wise? I need another 5,000. Okay. That'll take me a while. Let me return to the hideout and see if I can take out was it Marl or whatever his name is and Twitch. If I remember right, the thing I read said that Twitch is the hardest one, maybe? Not sure. And then of like the normal ones at least. Oh hey, I get to speak to Karth again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
Fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I want to talk about these issues you seem to have with me. Or actually, how about we didn't finish our conversation last time? Nah, I'll go with the issues one.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try to explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Not built that way. That sounds like an
Maybe so,
excuse.
but I've been betrayed before by people up there. No, I just want to have it again. That's all.
So you want some guarantee that I won't
I
betray
don't know
you?
that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
Right. And how am I supposed to know that you won't betray us? Or maybe...
Me.
Yes, you. Why should I trust you after all? Why should I trust you after all?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
Ah, so you don't trust yourself.
I don't
Is
need
that
to be
it?
honest, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
You sure you don't
No,
want
I
to
don't
talk
wanna
about it?
talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
All right. Mysterious stranger. I knew you'd be back. They all come back. My latest find, my new rising star. We make good team. I'm making money. You're getting famous. It's all good. You want to step into the ring now? Or, are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelists on Terrace? Ready for a duel? You've got a real talent for this game, stranger. I think it's time you fought Marl. He's getting up there in years, but he's still very, very good. He used to be the duel champion. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the Mysterious Stranger.
Oh, I guess I didn't need that. Attack. Ooh, okay.
It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time vet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the Mysterious Stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
Alright, I'll talk tomorrow.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
Good fight. Good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy. And rich. I was pretty much... okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up before I fight Twitch. I'm real hurt. Let's see. Return to hideout to heal up. Maybe that's what I'll... Maybe that's where I'll end off on today, is collecting the bounty on Bendak, if I can.
First I go down to one, but don't get cocked.
Okay. Save the game. Ready for a duel. You've beaten almost everyone, human. I think you ready to fight Twitch. Twitch might be crazy, but he's the best in the game. If you can beat him, you'll be the new champion. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the mysterious stranger.
Where? Oh, there it is. How am I not hitting him at all? All right, one more hit.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion, the mysterious stranger!
Hey. All right. Does anyone have anything to say?
You're the new champ. Congratulations, I guess. You know, when you started out, I actually thought I'd be able to crawl up from my last place ranking for a while. Shows what I know. Enjoy your time at the top, stranger. Sooner or later, someone will come along to knock you down here with the rest of us grinders.
First I go down to an injury. Now it looks like Marl's been dropped by old age. No room in this game for the veterans anymore, I guess. But don't get cocky, kid. One day it'll happen to you too. Time catches up to us all, sooner or later. Well, everyone except Bendick Starkiller.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
Alright. How about Twitch? You fast. You quick. You even beat Twitch. Okay. Let me get my money. Congratulations, mysterious stranger. You're the new duel champion. Twitch had a good run, but you took him down. Here's the purse for beating Twitch. The bad news is that I don't have anyone left who wants to fight you. You're too good for your own good. Nobody wants to go in the ring with you. The only one left who will fight you is Bendak Starkiller, but he's retired. Too bad. People would pay a fortune to see you fight Bendak. Alright, let me go heal up, because I am very hurt. I ran the wrong way. Return to hideout. Transit back. Back in here. Talk to you.
In the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes?
You're on, Bendak. Name the time and place.
Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Now, let's see.
I heard you challenged Bendick Starkiller. I'll probably watch the fight, but forgive me if I don't go to your funeral.
You're good, stranger. I'll give you that. But going up against Bendick is suicide. Even before I lost feeling in my fingers, I wouldn't have risked a death match with Starkiller.
I heard you're going to fight Bendick Starkiller, stranger. I'm not one to mince words, so let me just say this. You're dead. He'll kill you. End of story. Oh, you think I'm cold and hard? Wait until you step into the ring with him. He's a natural-born killer. You had great potential, stranger. Too bad you're going to throw it all away.
Okay, nope. Now, save the game. I'm going to see if I can activate the energy shield. Talk to him. I've heard the news, mysterious stranger. You and Bendak are planning a death match. This is excellent news. People will bet a fortune on this fight. But why are you here now? A death match takes time to get ready. I have to bribe officials so they don't break it up. Might as well leave the cantina for now and come back later. Okay, I'm going to reload then so I don't waste that use of the, I don't know if I have to... Alright, now I'll exit the cantina, walk back, save the game, and try again. Alright, now, let's try this again. Take 2. Not many people want to fight a deathmatch anymore. Some are scared. Others think it's wrong to kill someone else for credits. I guess that's why they're illegal now. Maybe it is wrong to take a life just for credits. Let's get on with the match. This fight is different than most, of course. We'll turn off the energy suppressor so weapons won't be limited. They can kill. Anything goes. So, you ready to fight this match now? I'm ready. Good. Excellent. High wagering means lots of credits for the winner of this match. Come see me after the fight to collect your credits. If you're still alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when 2 combatants entered the arena and only 1 came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bendik Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
This might be cheesy. Come on. Don't let me down. Okay. You let me down. I was close though. Feel like I can do it again. Alright, do it. Let's get on with the match. I'm ready.
Lady, they're illegal. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name
You're
would
not
make
gonna
his
let me
opponents
skip, huh?
shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger! And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
So, first... Okay, that's not good. I'm just gonna die, so let me reload. Alright. I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're illegal. In this corner, a living legend.
I can't.
A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
Hmm. Come on. Just let me win. Let me win. Let me win. Let me win.
A living legend.
I don't think he's gonna let me
A man
win.
whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bendik Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now,
Okay. Well, man, this is not going well. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream here, and try to look up a strategy for how to beat this dude. Because I don't want to keep sitting here doing this over and over again. Probably annoying you guys with this. So yeah, what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to end here. I hope... Yeah, oh, I do not want to start a new game. I hope you all have a good night. I'm ending the stream here. I will see you another day.